Hey, what's up everybody? This is Will once again from none other than AZ Pro DJs. I just wanted to talk a little bit about what I mentioned in one of my videos was how we are working on a new sound system upgrade. If you don't know what system we run right now we run a B52 Matrix 1000 system. It's an all-in-one powered system that has a 15-inch sub and two 10-inch mains on each side. It runs 800 watts max, I believe, or that's continuous. I'm not 100% sure. But if you do school dances already, you know 800 watts isn't going to cut for very long. It works great for dances from like 100 people to 200 people and everything below, obviously. And it sounds great, and it's really nice to move around. It looks nice and everything, and it's a great price. But you can't run 800 watts, and for a venue or amount of people, like 200 people for very long, if you know what I'm saying. So we're looking for an upgrade. Some names we've looked at. JBL. When you hear the name JBL, almost everyone immediately goes, wow, that's the stuff, that's the best, you know? I mean, for DJs, you know, we obviously know that it's not always the best, because I've heard that their JRX system and their PRX just absolutely sound bleh. But some systems I've looked at are their SRX system. If you don't know what that is basically their top-of-the-line portable passive speakers. If you don't know what passive is or active is, I would recommend that you just wait until a later video and maybe I can explain it a little bit later. Or search YouTube. I'm pretty sure Jonathan or Brian or someone else has covered it before. But it's their best top portable passive system. We're looking at their SRX 725 and 728 system. If you know what that is, that's their dual stack system, two 15s for their mains and a horn, and then their sub is two 18. Oh, did I say 18s for the mains? 15s for the mains, two 15s, dual 15s for the mains, and then dual 18s for the subs. Sick system. If we ran one on each side and two subs too, it would be running around 10,000 watts of power. That's 10 kilowatts of power. That's a lot of power. I mean, it's awesome. The system would cost us about 10 grand to run, and it's an amazing system. I've heard it in person, and it pounds. It pounds. I love it, but the price concerns me a little bit. For 10 grand, I mean, I've heard it's the best system bang for your buck, but I'm not sure if we're ready to spend 10 grand because we have this 200-person system, but we don't have anything to cover 200 people to like 500 people. You know what I'm saying? Like, the SRX is a powerful system, so we couldn't be bringing it to our gigs. But the Matrix system isn't powerful enough to handle some of the gigs in between. So we've looked at also their single 18 and their single 15 cabinet and stuff, which is the SRX 715 and 718, I believe. And doing one on each side. Great system, but it's going to run us about 6 grand. Another system that's really enticing me right now is the JBL VRX Series. The VRX Series is basically the powered version of the SRX, I believe. But I've heard this system pounds. The mains are made for line arrays. If you don't know a line array, once again, do a search on Google. I'm not really the pro audio guy, so I can't really explain it as well as probably some other people out there. If you come back saying that there's nothing on line arrays, I'll do some research and I'll get you a video soon, I promise. But I'm thinking about doing a VRX 920 or 932, and on top of that a 918. Got all these modeled names and everything's just got me out of whack. But I've heard this system is really great too. One thing that looks really nice though is that eventually I could get a truss and use the line array system and hang them off the truss, and it would be great for the huge dances, 1,000+ people, you know. So that system is powered though, compared to the passive version. As my cat tears up my Entrepreneur magazine, I'll be right back. Sorry about that. The VRX system is a powered speaker, which means basically there's no amps, nothing to worry about. That's one thing that I really like, because with the SRX series, I would have to be running a DSP, which is a digital signal processor, and have amps and all that stuff, and you're going to be carrying around an extra rack with you everywhere we go. And when I've always had powered speakers, so I'm already kind of used to just the hooking up an XLR cable into the system and being ready to go and stuff. So there's just so many options out there. So many people want to talk to me. And it seems like no one really wants me to do this video. What was I saying? Oh, but just carrying around an extra rack and all the amps just seems so a little bit much I mean, I don't mind carrying it. I mean, because me and Tony both have very strong muscles, I guess you could say. So the extra poundage doesn't really matter. It's just like the fact of having to tweak all that a little bit more when I'm used to powered speakers already. So some other things we've looked at are the KV2 system. I know DJ Stevie D out in Chicago has that system, and I've heard a lot of great things about that, especially from Bill over at ESC, and he has praised that system very much, saying it's a very sick system. So we're looking over at that too, but that's a little bit more extra too. Again, another powered system. Another thing we got recommended was the QSC system, but I don't believe that would be able to handle as much as we want. So, on some other things we've been shown are the QSC unpowered system, which is the QRX Series, I believe. And I've heard from Chris over on DJ Chat has said that's a very good system too. So, yeah, those are basically what we've been looking at. I'm really leaning towards the VRX Series right now. I've heard it sounds really great, so I'm currently searching for someone in Arizona who can let me do a sound test and all that stuff on it. So if you're living in Arizona and you have the VRX system, give us a message, and maybe we can hook up and I can get a sound listen of those. So yeah, that's about it. So if you got any comments or questions about this, hit us up in the comments below, and that's about it. So take it easy. I hope this video comes out alright with all the interruptions I got with the cat tearing up my magazine and people calling me off the hook. So talk to you guys later. AZ Pro DJ signing off. Practice and enjoy.